Super strange. So, I don't know how much you can see or hear. I'm just trying to understand what is happening to the stream. The stream quality seems to be quite low, choppy, whatever. Sorry for that. I have no idea. Probably another computer in the network is doing this. Is uploading something. Maybe a backup job or something that wasn't really planned. That's the only explanation that could be. Might also just be gone in a second, or I don't know. Might just be going away in a minute. So in the meanwhile, I want to figure out, is the printer update complete now? What has happened? Information 225. Okay, so we can probably turn off the printer. Let's restart. Just rebooting the printer to figure what if the firmware upgrade worked. We still have, I mean, we can see hopefully the version now to be updated to the latest firmware. I hope so, at least. Still booting up. And if this doesn't work, we need to figure out a way how to do the upgrade manually. Okay, so let's see, information 233. Okay, so we're on the latest firmware. This is good. That could mean that we can now try to fix the Wi-Fi problem. Let's figure out if this works now. Ooh. Let's see. So it seems that the stream is at least is recovering, but now it seems that another part of the network is causing issues. I would suggest that we just continue. At least we're gonna try to print something. So that we can at least see if the printer is working. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to do a height map and see if the printer is doing that correctly. Let's see what it's doing. Okay, so it's heating up the heated bed. And once this is done, it probably will do the bed calibration. So what I see here, it is heating up to 65. Most likely to do the probing of the whole bed area. Let's see if this works. This is definitely necessary for running the printer. So what we else can do, we can use Orca Slicer, figure out if it already has a profile for this printer. I think so, that the latest version already has this printer in the list. So let's see if we can find the printer. So SOVOL, yes, it is here, 0.4 millimeter nozzle, confirm. So that should give us the opportunity to print. Printer is now doing its calibration. In the meanwhile, I'm gonna put something on the build plate. Okay, so this is good. I'm not going to change the settings for now. I'm just gonna try slicing, see how fast this is going to be. 28 minutes, okay, so it's not so fast. Let's disable the rim. Can we print faster? So unfortunately there's no faster profiles here. We only have to create our own ones. Speed settings. It's very conservative, but yeah, maybe for testing this is still good. Okay. So you can also reduce. We have 2 wall loops, 2 top shell layer 3, bottom shell layer 3, 10% infill, okay. Yeah, I guess it doesn't make such a difference, honestly. So that's what we can do. Yeah, exactly. So the internet connection is causing trouble with the family. I think we have some kind of conflict there. Or something is uploading. I have no idea. It might be worse any time. Gonna be back a couple minutes. I need to fix this. Hope the connection is good now. My friends, we can try to print something now. We still have to load the filament. So let's see if we can get this working. Prepare. What can we do? Is there a filament load menu? Load filament? Yeah. Let's see what that macro does for us. Hope this is going to be taking the filament in. However, the place is not good where this is now. Oh, we need to connect to the printer. Yeah, this is a good one. We need to set up the connection. Test. Yes, okay. So it seems to be loading the filament. Something is coming out of the nozzle. I think it's not the best place to do this, as it's super close to the bed. So let's move it up, maybe. So I would say you could still use a bit of extrusion. Extrude 10. Come on, do it. Okay, so now we have the right color. Filament is coming out. I would say we'll try to print something now. The height map is saved, save config. So we're gonna reboot after we've saved the height map. Great. Let's send over the print file. You can also tweak the settings a bit. Treble speed 1000. The acceleration values look actually okay-ish. Print speed, I'm not sure if we can push this more, and we can figure it out. So let's try to send this to the printer. Okay. That looks like it's starting. Still not 100% sure what it's going to do at the beginning of the print, if it's going to use this nozzle brush and all that stuff, because it has this nozzle brush area, you know. Let's bring this down a bit. So we're heating up for the bed temperature. So I'm still wondering if the printer is actually utilizing this brush here before the print starts, and also this Z calibration. We're gonna see if this happens. I think we have to do some Z level calibration first. Okay, so let's Or is it doing this automatically? Actually, a good question. What is it doing? Is it doing the gantry calibration now? Could be. This stream song, I will survive. Yeah, let's see. We had some issues, but I'm sure that we can somehow get this working. So it seems to be that it's doing the camps calibration, so only for the print area. Probably just probing inside of the center for the benchy print. Let's still stop the print. I want to do one more thing, which is we want to do the set offset calibration. So let's try this from the menu. Pair, blah blah blah. Leveling. So there's calibrate Z offset quad gantry leveling. I'm curious what that means. Calibrate offset. What is happening there? I think that should be utilizing this kind of sensor in the back. I hope so. Is it? Or is it just doing a homing first? Okay. Well, this was what we already had, right? What are you doing, my friend? Are you doing a quad gantry calibration now, or is that offset calibration? But it seems to be calibrate offset in the menu. It's noisy for 2209 drivers. Yeah, possibly we have to check the settings, but you're right, the printer isn't very silent. So what is happening now? It's heating up the nozzle. I'm really curious what it's going to do. From my point of view, it should now try to do this whole offset calibration in the back. Hopefully this is working. Temperature is already there. This is very fast. And what are you doing now? So now using the brush to clean the nozzle. Okay. Okay. Clean finish. Makes sense. What are you doing now, my friends? What are you doing now? It's cooling down. Okay. So is it now utilizing this touch point? Oh yes, it's slowly going down, probably trying to touch the nozzle against the sensor. Okay. Doing it one more time. Okay, so that process seems to be working. Okay, so should be done, right? Okay. So now it's printing a test pattern. It's printing supposed to be printing this pattern now. We're gonna take this as a first test print and see whether this is working, and then next time we're gonna continue testing the printer a little bit more thoroughly. So let's see what we get. Yeah, seems to be pushing the filament out at the right distance, which is good. And now we're printing some kind of test pattern, if I'm not wrong. That's gonna show us if we have at least the right distance calibrated. So far it looks nice. Beautiful. I like it. I like it. My friends, the printer is printing. I guess we got what we needed for tonight. I'd propose that next time we give it a thorough testing, and I'll create a few more different profiles so we can test out faster printing. I guess makes sense. And I can also double check on the settings whether the motor, now it seems fairly silent actually. Might be that during the homing process this is maybe disabled, but let me check in the config file what is set here. Printer stepper, virtual end stop. Yeah, I probably need to test this out. So far so good. From my point of view, it is also not very loud at the moment. It could be that Stealth Shop is actually on, because I cannot really say that this is as loud as we had it before. But so far, I would say these printed dots have actually a really nice quality. So from my point of view, the printer is doing a good job in the first layer calibration and printing the first few things. So, gonna end it here. Thank you for watching. Thanks for coming to the stream. And we'll do some more tests next week to see how good this printer is and printing something that's a little bit more challenging, I would say. Thank you for watching. So I wish you a good evening and a good week. Don't forget to spend your nozzles on the giveaway if you want to participate. And I'll see you next time, Wednesday, same time, same place. Bye-bye.